The National Security Advisor and Commander of the Royal Guard, His Highness Lieutenant General Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received a delegation from the U.S. Congress led by Representative Adam Smith, a senior member of the Armed Services Committee, and Representative Wesley Bell, along with other Congress members. The meeting aimed to further strengthen the strong bilateral relations between Bahrain and the United States and was attended by the Deputy National Security Advisor Sheikh Khalid bin Ali Al Khalifa. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad emphasized the deep strategic and historical ties between Bahrain and the United States, highlighting the ongoing development of their partnership across multiple domains driven by mutual understanding and shared objectives. They reviewed topics of common interest in recent regional and international developments. The U.S. Congress members expressed their appreciation for the close relations between Bahrain and the United States. His Highness Lieutenant Commander Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa visited the headquarters of the United Arab Emirates Presidential Guard Command Al Fursan Brigade in Abu Dhabi. He was received by Commander of the Al Fursan Brigade Presidential Guard, Brigadier General Wahid Yusuf Al Dhuhuri, along with other senior officers. His Highness emphasized the deep-rooted historical relations and strong fraternal ties between Bahrain and the UAE, which are built on solid foundations of cooperation, coordination, and partnership in all fields, thanks to the continuous attention and care from His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and President of the United Arab Emirates, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, pointing out the continuous prosperity and progress witnessed in the Bahrain-UAE relations on all fronts. The visit comes within the framework of bilateral cooperation and joint coordination between Bahrain and the UAE in the military field. His Highness was briefed on its establishment, development and capabilities, as well as its levels of readiness, future plans and programs aimed at raising the level of capabilities, efficiency, its readiness to carry out its national duties efficiently and effectively. His Highness was briefed on the advanced systems and the latest military operations technologies, during which he witnessed a number of live applications carried out. Under the chairmanship of the Speaker of the Council of Representatives, Ahmed Lemselem, the Council held its weekly session with members present. The Council reviewed ministers' responses, approved a draft law to finance the new Jasra station with the Islamic Development Bank, and referred it to the Shura Council. It also discussed amendments to the government procurement law and sent the report back to the committee for further study. Several other reports and proposals were also considered. The Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa inaugurated the Bahrain Smart City Summit 2025, organized by the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Agriculture under the theme Building the Future Smart Cities, Sustainable Growth, with the participation of representatives of the public and private sectors, experts and specialists from a number of brotherly and friendly countries, in the presence of Minister of Interior General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, Secretary General of the Arab Cities Organization Engineer Abdurrahman Hisham Al Asfour, and a number of ministers and senior officials. The Deputy Prime Minister stressed that Bahrain is moving confidently towards building cities equipped with advanced infrastructure and facilities and integrated facilities that meet current requirements and future aspirations, in line with the goals of a comprehensive development process under the leadership of His Majesty the King and the follow-up of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He pointed to the government's interest in investing in the future of cities and enhancing their planning, technical and services readiness by adopting solutions that contribute to providing a sustainable, safe and inclusive urban environment for all citizens and residents. He pointed out that the steps taken by Bahrain in creating cities is not limited to integrating technology into the infrastructure, based on comprehensive understanding of the requirements of the future and the creation of a comprehensive system that puts people at the center of the development process and is based on the principles of sustainability, governance, innovation and community participation. He praised the existing cooperation between the public and private sectors, which has resulted in the launch of many valuable and necessary initiatives that ensure the sustainability of services and quality of life, through which challenges have been transformed into opportunities that benefit the country and its citizens. He also expressed his thanks and appreciation to the Ministry of Municipalities and Agriculture for organizing this conference, and to all the supporting and participating partners, wishing the organizers success in the upcoming and recommendations that enshrine the concept of smart cities in our society and strengthen its pillars on sustainable foundations that keep pace with the future development aspirations of the Kingdom of Bahrain. The Minister of Municipal Affairs and Agriculture, Engineer Wael bin Mbarak, stressed that the vision of Bahrain under the leadership of His Majesty the King and the support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister is relying on the highest standards of urban planning for cities, has paid great attention to sustainable development and become an advanced model that combines technological innovation with human and social dimensions. Mbarak also pointed out that thanks to its plans and policies, Bahrain has achieved an advanced position in the Global Smart Cities Competitiveness Index, ranking 36 out of 146 countries in the International Institute for Management and Development's ranking for smart cities for 2024, which reflects the progress made in the field of digital infrastructure, the efficiency of smart government services, and the adoption of sustainable city solutions. The Deputy Prime Minister then honored the winners of the conference towards their projects related to the creation of sustainable smart cities. The governor of Southern Governorate, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, inaugurated the Kingdom of Bahrain's National Pavilion, Connecting Seas at Expo 2025 Osaka in the Kansai region of Japan. The ceremony was attended by President of the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities, BACA, and Commissioner General of the Bahrain Pavilion, Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, and Bahrain's ambassador to Japan, Ahmed Mohammed Al-Dosari, along with senior officials, ambassadors, Commissioner General from Gulf and foreign countries, and designer of the Bahrain Pavilion, architect Lina Gotme. The pavilion highlighted Bahrain's historical connection to the sea and draws inspiration from its maritime heritage and traditional dough building, incorporating traditional Japanese journey techniques. His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Ali commended the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, noting the success of Bahrain's participation through the Connecting Seas Pavilion at Expo 2025 Osaka. For his part, BACA President said that the opening of Bahrain's pavilion at Expo 2025 Osaka marks a new milestone in showcasing Bahrain's cultural presence intelligently and internationally, adding that Bahrain's fourth participation in a World Expo reflects its approach to cultural openness, guided by the vision of His Majesty the King and the policies of the government led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Minister of Sustainable Development and Chief Executive of the Bahrain Economic Development Board, Noor bint Ali Al-Khlaif, said that Expo 2025 Osaka is an exceptional opportunity to highlight Bahrain's dynamic economy. As a strategic partner, the kingdom aims to showcase its strengths and its competitiveness, a diversified economy, its position as a regional and global hub for trade and investment. She added that Bahrain remains committed to fostering innovation, enhancing global partnerships, and creating opportunities for sustainable economic growth. The Connecting Seas Pavilion is supported by silver sponsors Aluminum Bahrain Alba, the Labour Fund Tamkeen, and Bahrain Sovereign Wealth Fund Mumtalakat. Expo 2025 Osaka will run until mid-October and is expected to attract over 28 million visitors from around the world, with participation from around 160 countries.
So the idea of the boat is one that is really connecting cultures, and we are here in this structure like an open boat, almost like an under construction boat, and it's really a structural feat because all of those structures are made out of 4 meters wooden elements that are connected together and that rise on 17 meters height.
In the presence of the Chairman of the Supreme Council of Health, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the Regional Health Financing Forum 2025 commenced in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Organized in cooperation with the World Bank, the forum runs from April 15th to 17th, 2025 and aims to exchange experiences and expertise to discuss innovative solutions to enhance the efficiency and sustainability of health financing in the Middle East, North Africa, and Eastern Mediterranean region. More in this report.
Under the theme Increasing Value for Money in Health Spending, the regional forum opened in Manama with high-level attendance from decision makers and representatives from leading international organizations, including the World Bank, the Global Fund, and the World Health Organization.
It's my pleasure to be here in Bahrain today, to be hosting this important forum on health financing, which brings many countries in the region together. First, let me start by thanking the Bahrain government and the kingdom and its amazing people for hosting us, and also our knowledge partners from World Health Organization and the Global Fund for joining us in this effort. This is an effort to really look at the issues of health financing in the region, to see how we can help countries deliver services for their people, to address issues of equity, of poverty, of better health for outcomes. As you know, the World Bank has been very committed to this agenda, and in fact, last year we have a new target of trying to reach 1.5 billion people by 2030 with affordable health care. So it's important that we all work together to achieve this objective. Of course, health financing has its challenges and has its technical issues, but it is great to see so many partners technical people, governments, as well as organizations join forces to try and do that. I hope that this will be a very successful event of knowledge engagement that will also lead to results on the ground for many countries in the region.
The forum highlights sharing expertise, creative approaches, and successful health financing reforms to improve efficiency, sustainability, and equity in health systems. Bahrain highlighted key reforms, including restructuring providers, creating a social health insurance fund, and expanding coverage to residents through the Hakim program, shifting toward value-based strategic purchasing. This event is an important step in building stronger and fairer health systems in the region. It is expected to lead to various practical ideas for keeping health funding strong and improving how the medical sector works.
The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, inaugurated the PwC Regional Center of Excellence. The event was attended by the Minister of Sustainable Development and CEO of the Economic Development Board, Noor Al-Khlif, the President of the Court of the Crown Prince, Sheikh Salman bin Ahmed bin Salman Al Khalifa, and the CEO of Tamkeen, Maha Mufiz. The minister stressed that Bahrain attaches great importance to improve the investment environment and provide quality opportunities that support Bahrain's economic development, benefiting its citizens and achieving the objectives of a comprehensive development process under His Majesty the King's leadership and the follow-up of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Sheikh Salman emphasized Bahrain's favorable investment climate that fosters creativity and innovation supported by skilled national resources, making it appealing for global companies, particularly in finance and economics. He noted that the increased activities of international companies in Bahrain demonstrates confidence in the investment environment, fostering quality job opportunities, enhancing local skills, and promoting sustainable economic growth in line with the labor market needs. The minister emphasized the professional services sector's a crucial role in comprehensive development, income diversification, and bolstering Bahrain's status as a premier financial hub. Director General of the Institute of Public Administration, Dr. Sheikh Rana bint Isa bin Daij Al Khalifa, met with the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations and Chair of the UN Sustainable Development Group, a UN SDG, Amina J. Mohammed. The meeting took place in the sidelines of the 24th session of the United Nations Committee of Experts on Public Administration. The meeting discussed means to enhance cooperation between Institute of Public Administration and the UN in the domains of training and scientific research and support of achieving the Sustainable Development Goals US SDGs. Dr. Sheikh Rana bint Isa emphasized IPA's commitment to building strategic partnerships with leading international organizations, particularly in developing human capital and empowering national competencies through innovative training programs aligned with development needs in the administrative field across the public and private sectors. She highlighted the importance of exchanging scientific and research expertise to advance various training plans and programs, as well as the need to benefit from successful international best practices in integrating the SDGs into training and research initiatives, thereby supporting the Kingdom of Bahrain's developmental aspirations. The Director General of Traffic, Major General Sheikh Abdul Rahman bin Abdul Wahab Al Khalifa, inaugurated the Traffic Village at Marasi Galleria Mall to mark the Gulf Traffic Week 2025 launch. The event aimed to promote awareness among Gulf nationals of the significance of promoting traffic safety culture and to involve the community in promoting road safety to limit traffic accidents. The activities of the village continue until April 19th, and it targets all age groups, especially children, who are received in the morning in cooperation with the Education Ministry. The village features interactive corners that address the most important traffic challenges through which the community can participate in enhancing safety and security. This includes the Traffic Week slogan, which calls for refraining from using mobile phones while driving to ensure the safety of drivers, passengers, and other road users. The Meteorological Directorate of the Ministry of Transport and Communication reported that the dust wave is accompanied by strong winds and that the horizontal visibility has decreased to less than 1,000 meters, calling for caution. The General Directorate of Traffic called on all road users to exercise caution while driving. The Coast Guard Command also appealed to seagoers to take the necessary precautions and refrain from unnecessary sailing during this period due to the weather fluctuations that include a noticeable activity in wind speed and a noticeable rise in waves.